Hello there, you are watching ABC News. I'm NURUL. Let us have a news at the headline for today. International terrorism is becoming increasingly alarming as more and more cases occur worldwide. Welcome. Terrorism is done unlawfully and deliberately, which can cause death or severely injure anyone and badly damage public or private properties and a state or government facility. International terrorism refers to terrorism beyond national boundaries regarding the method used to target the people or the places from which the terrorist operates. In today's world, several terrorism cases have occurred worldwide, such as West Papua separatist rebels killing 8 stations in Indonesia and a terrorist attack on Istiklal Avenue in Istanbul. As for today's cases, the Islamic extremist group ASHRAF attacked the MOHD hotel in Somalia. The ASHRAF had been holed up for more than 18 hours after killing 8 civilians and trapping thousands in the building. For further detail, our reporter HANANI RAMLI is at the scene and will kindly update our viewers.
As you can see at my back, it's all quiet after the incident around noon. Terrorism has caused chaos along with economic disruption. The economic impact of terrorism on growth, investment, consumption, and tourism is a serious threat to the economic development and growth of a country. More worryingly, psychological problems have occurred among direct and indirect victims of terrorism, such as post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), anxiety, and major depression. Most of terrorism cases are linked to Islam. Hence, it has increased Islamophobia, especially in the country with less Muslims, which is in the Western country. To give you an idea on the current situation, we will interview one of the local people here that happened to be one of the victims and witness of this attack. Can you explain to us what is the causes of this situation?
Okay, since my country is not a rich country, people like us suffer and angry toward the government. This have made some of us choose violence as a response to this economic crisis. These people also have wrong ideology. They believe that they are responsible to solve government affairs in the country. So they think they can make the right decision to this country. But in fact, they made a mess in my country. I'm so sad. I also think that the political change in my country have created political vacuum, which terrorist group use it to push their agenda. They think that the government in this country not prepared to face terrorism. I think these are the reason why my country became one of the victims of terrorism.
Thank you. NURUL HANANI reported from the scene. That's all. Back to the studio.
Thank you, NURUL HANANI, for the report. Next, as today's 21st sessions of United Nations Human Rights Council, the humanist activist Ms. Muhammad ASHRAF made several suggestions to combat terrorism. Here, we will broadcast a clip of the sessions had a while ago.
Terrorizing populations by taking lives thousands of innocent civilians, which threatens the safety of human beings. Promoting human rights while counterterrorism is the right move, as we will not only focusing on combating terrorism but also fight for the rights and the solidarity of the people. United Nations Human Rights Council are responsible for the protection of human rights around the globe and always emphasize the situations of human rights violations. Members of United Global Counterterrorism Coordination Compact also actively promote the protection of human rights while counterterrorism, at the same time supporting the implementation of the United Nations Global Counterterrorism Strategy, which both will be a huge help on maintaining peace as well as the security of the people. terrorism also mostly involve a cross-border element, which is why it is very important on strengthening international cooperation because it able to give the opportunities on sharing information among states regarding the terrorist attack and cross-border, as well as reduce the chances of the terrorists to get weapons of mass destruction. States have to maintain a formal international cooperation in order to combat terrorism at the global and regional level and see international cooperation as an integrated approach and chances on sharing details on terrorism attacks and resolution to deal with terrorism. United Nations also has brought international community together in order to prevent and counter terrorism with developing an international counter-terrorism legal framework to help states combating the threat.
International terrorism has become a significant issue that needs to be studied in depth to ensure that the issue can be curbed effectively and efficiently by all countries worldwide. Therefore, all international actors must work together on this critical issue because it will affect the whole international relations, political, economic, security, and social relations. And that's ABC News for today. Thank you for watching.